Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a curry recipe in our Itaki Chef Pro lunchbox. Now, just before we hit those days when we're all going to eat turkey and ham and what have you for the holiday season, I thought let's squeeze in one more recipe for our Itaki lunchbox. So here we go. Now I got our coconut milk here. I know it's a full can, but we're only gonna need 1/2 of this can, okay? I don't wanna throw this out and whatever's remainder in this can. So what I'll do is I'll just freeze it, and that's okay. You just let it sit overnight in the fridge. Next time you need it, and it's good to go. So we're gonna pour this in our bowl. There you go. And then I have our chili powder, and I have our curry powder. Now, whatever I have measured out, it's always purely suggestion, okay? You can add more, you can add less. It's up to you, okay? It's all to taste, depending on personal preference. And our vegetable broth. So we're just gonna mix everything together. Okay, make sure that we have a nice creamy sauce with all the spices blended in to our coconut milk, okay? I don't know where you guys are watching from right now, but I hope you guys are having much better weather than us. Our winter typically lasts 5 months. So there you go. And I don't know, it's just been so erratic lately. It'll snow, it'll melt, it'll get icy, and then it'll melt again. But one thing is constant, it's always dry in Canada, so we always need humidifier. Now what I have here is shrimp, and just because I still have some leftover of the cuttlefish balls from the last time we did a recipe in our Itaki hot pot, you can look it up in my channel if you're interested. So we're just gonna use whatever leftover we have, and I have here shrimps, okay? They're just frozen, everything frozen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in our deep metal pan. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do our spring onions and our king oyster mushrooms. Now, if you're wondering what these guys look like, they're actually pretty huge, okay? So they come in these bags, okay? They're called king oyster mushrooms. They actually look like this. So this is them sliced up, okay? I just sliced it up. You can slice it any way you want. So we're just gonna add this into our pan. The thing I like about these mushrooms is that you can steam them, stir fry them, throw them in your soup, in your stew, and they don't lose their shape. They don't get mushy like other kinds of mushroom, okay? But if you don't have this kind, you can also use your cremini mushroom or your white mushrooms. They'll do a wonderful job too. And now, like I said before, I mentioned it, I don't know, a few times. This is your fried onion and garlic. Because in our Itaki, we cannot saute. So this is the shortcut. If you put this in there, you can get that fried onion and garlic taste as if you sauteed your food. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that over our food. There you go. And now your coconut sauce mixture, just all over your food, okay? There you go. Don't bother adding any more liquid or water. The reason being is when you cook this in your lunchbox, it's actually steamed. So what happens is you incorporate moisture already, and your mushrooms will produce their own liquid as well, and your shrimp. And so I don't think we need to add any more liquid. Just make sure that you got everything mixed well together so they're covered in sauce, and voila. And here you go. Now I measured out 2 cups of that Itaki cup for our rice. So 2 cups of that, and we're just gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of water. Okay, so it's always equal parts. So 2 cups of your rice, 2 cups of your water. So this is 1, and this is 2. There you go. Now we're just gonna add 1 3/4 of water into our base. So that's 1 3/4. So we're just gonna go ahead and assemble our food in there. And we are good to go. So we're just gonna go ahead and start our Itaki. Now for as long as that light is on, it's still cooking. Now I get a lot of questions how long it takes to cook. If you're not familiar with the cooking times and such, you can refer to my very first video where I did a full complete review of this product. That way you have an idea of how long it takes for it to get cooking and whatever gadgets came with it. Sorry, Itaki just shut off. And look at our rice. It cooked so nicely. It smells so good too. Ooh, really hot. Look at that. And look at our curry. Looks so delicious. See how much liquid is in the pot? And we did not even add any water. Smells so amazing. I love how the mushrooms look the same from when we put them in the pot, even now that after they cooked. And I love how it turns out every time we make rice in there. Just fluffy, just enough. And look at all that sauce. And our cuttlefish ball. Ooh, I wish you could smell this, guys. Smells amazing.